I actually got in trouble. I'm one of those people that likes to ask for forgiveness before I ask for permission. So I was trying to, in hindsight, I look back like, this is stupid.
Play as fuck up.
But I was trying to fly my drone. I just got this drone from China, and I ended up giving it away. Shout out to Lee. I gave my drone to Lee. You owe me money, Lee. You said you're gonna give me some bread for that drone. You ain't give me nothing. I'm putting you on blast for this. Shout out to Lee. Shout out to South Africa. But yeah, I wanted to fly my drone and get some footage of Moscow. You know, it was gorgeous. And I went to the Red Square, right in the middle. Like I was doing the most. I went right to the middle, dropped my drone off, and just took off. As it's going up, hopefully I can find this footage. You see it stop and come right back down because 3 or 4 police officers came out of nowhere. There's no bushes in that area, but it felt like they were jumping out of bushes, niet, you know, pulling out the little tasers, like, put it down, put it down, put it down. I was like, whoa, I put the drone down. They were like, what you doing? I was like, I'm trying to fly my drone. They were like, bro, this is not the place. And then they were like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from America. Then they all gave me the side eye like, I think it's best you just get up out of here. So I politely walked out of the Red Square like, what the heck was I trying to do? But between me and you, I went around the corner, I found a little alley, and I flew my drone. I don't care. You know, gangsters over here, and got some good shots. So again, the city was actually really, really beautiful. After I left the Red Square, again, I was just walking around, exploring, and this was crazy. I was walking, and this car kind of like beeped at me, and I looked over, and this showed you again. If you guys want to see more videos, I'll give you more experiences about how it is being a black male specifically from the States in Russia. It was incredible. To this day, I'm still debating on going back, but I want this situation to be over. But the love I got out there, oh my gosh. Again, Kazan, I got the most love. Moscow was number 2. And then St. Petersburg was aight. You know, I mean, I got love, but it wasn't compared to the stuff I was getting at these other places. It was cool. But these 2 twins.
Sisters?
Twins?
Pull up and we're like, hey, where you going? Blonde girls. And I was like, I'm just walking around. And they were like, do you need a ride? And I was just like, again, if you're from the States, you know that is not normal at all. So first of all, shout out to, I had to write the names down. Eleonora, did I say that right? Yeah, Eleonora and Juliana. What Manny Fresh say?
I love y'all bros, no disrespect to my dog, but I love y'all bros. Yeah, I love y'all bros.
They showed me love. They picked me up and were like, where are you going? Where you going? I was like, I'm just looking around. This is my first time in Moscow. I've never been here before. And they were like, you know, come with us. We'll show you around. It was just love. I was like, okay. Had a nice car. It was a nice SUV. I was like, okay. You know, I can tell they were making some good paper. Their English was good. You know, that was the most English that I heard when I was in Russia for sure, was in Moscow. So then, you know, they're asking me questions. I'm telling them where I'm from. They compliment me on my accent. They keep telling me they love the Southern accent. And then it just drove me around. They showed me like a lot of important landmarks and stuff. And they were also telling me stories. Like there's this huge like monument they had. It's ugly. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's an ugly monument, but it's like a boat with this guy on the boat. I can't remember, but apparently it was a gift. Like there was some war going on or something, and the guy like donated this to them as a gift. Maybe it was from St. Petersburg. I can't remember, but I told him, I was like, they should have gave that gift back. That's an ugly ass monument. But it was right like on the river and whatnot. They were telling me about that. They were explaining to me some of these other areas that I need to check out and the historical importance of it. Like there's like this other area where they had all these, not tombstones, but like these little monuments where you can see all these important figures from Russian history and whatnot. And again, extremely welcoming. The human element of it, like that was really unexpected. Like to me, the best thing about the traveling is not always the place, it's the people. So there's certain spots, I don't want to call any names on this because I don't want to make this a negative video, but there's certain places where there's things that you like about it, and then the places that I keep going back to are the places that I really, really enjoy visiting often is because of the people and how they treat you. And they were just super sweet, and we hung out for like an hour, we went to lunch. We ended up eating. They took me to this little, I think it was like a little Asian spot or something like that. Like it was a spot with, it's like this dock area It's like a boardwalk. Yeah, it's like this boardwalk area where people are like walking around. I had this, it was like a churro. That's what it reminded me of. You know, my mind goes to Texas and Mexico. It's like this.
I had churros last night. I see what all the excitement is about. I had churros last night.
Talk to him, Tuck. Talk to him.
Sweet thing, this long, I feel like Seth on Superbad when he was talking about the types of foods that are shaped like something else.
They literally made me stop eating foods that were shaped like no hot dogs, no popsicles. You know how many foods are shaped like the best kinds?
Yeah. Well, it's really messed up. Super gay.
And then, yeah, and then that was really it. I got their information. They were like, hey, if you ever need to see anything else, let us know. And then before I left, they suggested that I do like a boat tour. Because again, the weather was really, really nice. So it was like, you gotta get on this boat. And they tour you around Moscow. They show you the whole city. I was like, say less. So then I went on the boat tour, and it was crazy. Like you come in, they have an inside area, they have an outside area, and you can kind of like sit on the side. There's like glass and stuff everywhere, so you can kind of see the river and whatnot. And again, same thing. They tour you around the river, and they tell you about all these monuments and stuff. There was a bunch of families and people on there. Again, everyone was super nice. There was no ratchet stuff. I was about to say something else. No ratchet stuff. Everyone obviously was taking pictures and stuff. I had my camera there taking photos, but I got to see that ugly monument I was telling you about that was donated to them. I'm like, they gotta get rid of that. And so I did that, and like, you know, the views, the sunset, like I'm a water guy, so anything near the water just makes me naturally happy. So they gave me really, really good suggestions, and it was incredible. So that was it. After that, I went home by myself. You know, I read the Bible and I went to sleep.